So let's find out what exactly is happening right now with price action of Bitcoin, because if we look at the price structure starting here in a daily time frame using these moving averages, the 50 exponential moving average and the 20 exponential moving average, these two lines are very important for us, because we have seen in the past Bitcoin price action before the price of Bitcoin has showed some really nice impulsive movement or even a corrective movement, one thing has unfolded again and again. If you simply look at these moving averages, whenever we have seen this 50 exponential moving average, which is this red line, above the 20 exponential moving average, this green line, crossing above that, it has indicated the trend is weakening, and after that we have seen a price reversal. And if you go back here again and look at this one here from September 2021, where we had this bullish crossover where the 20 exponential started to appear at the top and this 50 at the bottom, and after that you can see we had this really nice impulsive price movement. Similar scenario also unfolded here when the 20 was above this 50 exponential moving average. We had a really nice, really friendly type of scenario, but when the price showed this actual weakness and also this reversal, you can see the 50 exponential moving average started to appear at the top and 20 at the bottom. And as soon as that happened, after that the price of Bitcoin also showed this clear sign of weakness. And if you go backwards, right, you can see again and again, I mean the 20 exponential above, 50 below has always indicated a sign of reversal and vice versa, because if you look at each and every bigger retracement, you can see the 50 exponential always appears at the top, and as soon as that happened, after that the price of Bitcoin has also seen a reversal here, and the opposite, I mean the green line at the top, red line at the bottom indicated trend is ready for this new impulsive movement. So right now if you look in our case, we are still in this bearish crossover scenario. I mean this 50 exponential is still above this 20 exponential moving average, and this is still a bearish crossover. So now if you look in our case, the current price structure, you can see these moving averages are almost like going parallelly. But now what we want here, if the price of Bitcoin wants to show an actual movement or any sort of a trend reversal, then these moving averages must also flip like this. I mean a crossover where the 20 exponential must be appearing at the top and 50 at the bottom. But if we look at this price structure right now in a bit different way around this area, what we can also do, we can simply add this one scenario where the price here inside this ascending channel, where the upper line has acted as a strong line of resistance and lower line as a strong line of support. So right now, if this is going to be another similar price movement, I mean price of Bitcoin again approaching towards this upper line area, for that what we want, the price of Bitcoin first must see this crossover happening. And if this crossover is going to happen, then there is a very likely scenario that it's also not going to be a fake out, and we are going to see this actual trend reversal towards this 45,000 range in the upcoming days. But as long as this is going to remain a bearish crossover, any sort of impulsive movement here in the medium short term could be more of a fake out and another retracement towards this lower line area of this ascending channel, because we know around this 38,000 we have some extremely important line of support for Bitcoin, which we are not allowed to break at any cost. And also if we look at the price structure here in a bit different way right now, I want to show you what could be unfolding around this particular area. So now let's look at this price action in a daily time frame one more time, because if you have watched one of my video, I showed you that we were actually forming this double bottom type of formation, and since the price was showing this reversal type of movement, I made it very clear around this 45,000 is where we could be getting gravitated. We came there, as you can see, at the neckline area, but this neckline area, which was a strong line of resistance, did not let the price to break out of it. We got another rejection, and after that also this price retracement. And now if we look at this one more time and simply add another leg here, so if we are going to ignore the first double bottom and only focus at the second one, right, this here, you can see right now if we want to show any sort of a movement, then we have to break out of this resistance, this 45,000 resistance, and flip it into support. Because if we do that, right, then you can see this is going to be a very nice double bottom where the price could be heading towards this 50,000 area from the neckline till the target here to the upside. We can see very clearly that the price of Bitcoin could be getting approached towards this 50 to 51,000. But for that to play out, as I've already said you, the neckline, which is around 45,000, must be flipped into proper support. And if you don't want to look this as a double bottom, no problem. I have showed you this 1, 2, 3 reversal type of formation. And in this 1, 2, 3 reversal type of formation, let me show you with this example. The price did got approached towards the 0.2 area, because in this case, this is our 0.1. This is our 0.2. And this here is our 0.3. So now, if you look at this 1, 2, 3 reversal, the price of Bitcoin did got approached towards this 0.2 area. Along with the double bottom, the neckline did not let the price to break out of it. And after that, we got this reversal scenario. What am I actually trying to pinpoint here? Now, if we ignore the double bottom and ignore the 1, 2, 3, right now, guys, the price of Bitcoin again could be showing this movement where we are forming double bottom and also this 1, 2, 3 reversal one more time. I mean, the price of Bitcoin, if you look at this movement here and also this example, right, it's not that perfect, but you can still call this as a 1, 2, 3 reversal. So also for this 1, 2, 3 reversal from this 0.1, 0.2 and 0.3 area, as you can see right now, if the price of Bitcoin wants to show this actual breakout, then not just only the neckline from the double bottom must be flipped into support, but also this 0.2 area, because you can see after this 0.2, breaking out of this 0.2 will give us a buy signal. And also if you look at this price movement from this 0.1 till this 0.2, according to this 1, 2, 3 reversal, the retracement around this 0.3 is going to be either 38.2%, 50 or 61.8%. And now if we take this Fibonacci line from this low till this high, we can also see that the price of Bitcoin came below this 0.618, but somehow managed to find support above this 0.618. So that's why now here in the medium short term, this 38,000 support must not be broken at any cost, because I have showed you yesterday with so many different examples that this line, this 37,000 is one of the most important line of support for us, and this line should not be broken at any cost. Because right now, again, if you look at this price structure and the support around this 38,000 in a bit different way, no problem, I can show you here in a weekly time frame. Now, if you look at this weekly time frame using this Bitcoin logarithmic growth curve, as you can see right now, the area where we are finding ourselves is a very, very important area, because this is exactly where this 14.59 Fibonacci level is acting as a support, and this line is also around 38,100, 38,200 price area. So now the support from this 14.59 is parallelly lying as a support with the symmetrical triangle scenario what I showed you, ascending triangle, the lower line, and also the rising trend line from this descending broadening wedge, because we know this rising trend line is one of the strongest line of support for Bitcoin, and with each and every retracement around that area, after that we have seen a very nice relief rally type of movement. So that's why not just only the Bitcoin logarithmic growth curve, now this rising trend line around 38,000 is one of the strongest line of support, and also what I showed you yesterday, symmetrical triangle. So you can see this symmetrical triangle formation is also in play, but still you can see to the downside, the lower line is a strong line of support. And if you don't want to look this as a symmetrical triangle and simply as a ascending triangle, no problem, you can see the lower line is still the line of support. So it doesn't matter whichever scenario we look at, 38,000 is a must hold line for Bitcoin, because we know in the past Bitcoin price action, according to this Bitcoin logarithmic growth curve, losing the support from this 14.59 Fibonacci line has led to another pullback where the price of Bitcoin has also got approached towards this bottom of this Bitcoin logarithmic growth curve. You can see here retracement, relief rally got retraced towards the bottom of this Bitcoin logarithmic growth curve. Similar scenario unfolded here. Failed to find support at this 14.59, got retraced towards the bottom of this Bitcoin logarithmic growth curve. Similar scenario unfolded here. You can see relief rally, was not able to find proper support. After that, got retraced towards this Bitcoin logarithmic growth curve bottom line. So that is the reason why for us this 38,000 is a must hold support line. If that is going to get broken, then you can see this lower line or the bottom of this Bitcoin logarithmic growth curve is where we could be getting gravitated, and that lies between this 30,000 to 35,000 area for Bitcoin. So these are some of the interesting scenario I thought sharing with you in today's video. If you enjoyed my work, then please hit the like button, and also for those individuals watching this for the first time, hit that subscribe button and the bell. So by saying this, I'm signing out. My name is Anup. Bye bye.